Knock knock. Hello! Hello, everyone! Who's there? Yes, that's what I wanted to hear. Hello, everyone. And welcome to my first stream. For those who do not know me yet, I'm Amari Mond, your local mysterious friend and nostalgic vampire lord VTuber. How is everyone doing? Hi! Hi, Idy! Oh my gosh! Ah, so many people, so many familiar names! Hello! Hello! Ah, gosh, guys, you won't believe it. You won't believe it. You won't believe what happened. You won't believe the technical issues I was facing just now. And I can't believe it took me half a year to notice. My ears. My ears. My ears. Oh. Look at this. I was setting up stream and I was like, something's weird with my ears. Why do I have two of them? And then I went on, like, I checked out all my videos. I checked out everything. All the screenshots I ever took. It was always like that. It was always like that, and I never noticed. Every single YouTube short, every single TikTok, every single clip, I had two pairs of ears. As you can see, I fixed it. But I might have accidentally deleted my model files in doing so. So I had like half an hour to like find some old files again. But I didn't need to set it all up again. But it was wild. It was like a fever dream. And then I had to search out like YouTube tutorial how to edit Suica model. Gosh, the adrenaline kick was real. But hey, besides that, everything is good, right? At least you caught it before stream, right? But it took me half a year to notice. Like I did so many shorts where I zoomed into my face and everything, and I never noticed. Wait, let me. Gosh. A debut sculpt is a VTuber tradition. That's true. Now I need to go back and check. Please don't! Oh, I'm so embarrassed. I am so embarrassed. But yeah, with that being said, hello everyone. I am so sorry for the scuff. Glad to hear you're doing well. I also saw someone mentioning the Leipziger Buchmesse. How was the Leipziger Buchmesse? Hello. I can't believe it. Are we gonna get a PowerPoint? I was actually working on a PowerPoint in Canva. I was working on all the pages and I almost wrapped it up. But then I realized that apparently these PowerPoint thingies are a thing for debuts. And this is not my official debut just yet. This is a pre-debut stream. So I will save it for my official debut. But that doesn't mean we cannot chat, because I'm not sure if you can hear it. Can you hear the paper Can you hear the paper? I'm a little old-fashioned, you know. I wrote like a little checklist of things I gotta talk about today. Cause, you know, I'm an ancient soul and I keep forgetting things. I love that Idi's name is on that list like at least 4 times. It's like point number 1, cancel ID. Point number 2, step on ID. No, okay, but she still mentioned a lot on this. Yes, Adi, you. I mentioned you. It's revenge time. No worries, only good things. But yeah, I wrote a little checklist because I'm, you know, a little nervous because this is my first stream and I want to make sure that I don't forget anything. Huh? Right? Ah. All right, let me place the paper in a way that it doesn't fall over because I'm really struggling right now. I have like one screen and half of it is covered by my webcam and the other half is covered by my microphone. And I'm legally blind. Monka, hello! You're doing good so far? Thank you. At that point, the ears is not a bug, it's a feature, right? Right. But what if the human ears were the clip-on ears, though? What if the elven ears were the real ones and the human ears were the clip-ons? You should consider a second monitor. Listen. I will get myself a second monitor eventually. I just gotta stop breaking all my stuff, and people gotta stop breaking my stuff too. Like, can you believe it? The one time I'm in Japan, burglars break into my apartment and break my window. But yeah, I will be getting a second monitor eventually. I'll get there, and I'm also like researching. I'm researching phones for better face tracking. So you won't have to keep up with this, whatever this is. But hey, look, my ears. At least my ears are fine. Even the window was broken. Yes. In fact, so it happened like 2 days after I left for Japan. The police suspects that it was like a bunch of drunk teenagers, and they at first tried to break open a door, but they failed in doing so. They only damaged it. So they took a stone and threw it through my window, and that's how they entered. Yeah. That is really rude. And guess what? They stole like a couple of coins, just like a couple of euros I was saving up for a flea market, and 2 energy drinks. That was it. And you know what? Those energy drink cans were self-made. I printed them myself. I designed them myself. They stole my Kleingeld and my custom-made energy drinks. Oh, yeah, they must have needed those energy drinks quite badly. You and Ivy have the same screen game? Oh? What is screen game? What is that? Well, at least you know the design's gonna be a hit, right? Right? Even burglars like it so much they can't leave it behind. Well, let me scroll up. I thought I forgot. Oh no. I should let you know I'm really bad at multitasking. So I apologize for that. You will notice that as soon as we get into gameplay later on. Like, whenever I play games and I'm talking to people, also when it's just privately, like, you know, with friends, I can't talk and play at the same time. So I'm just gonna stand still and whole, like, my TED Talks and everything. It's really bad. So, forgive me for being a little scatterbrained. It's shocking that happened in Japan, a place known to be safe. It happened while I was in Japan. So, they broke into my apartment in Germany while I was in Japan. So, no worries, nothing happened to me. It really was just, yeah. Fortunately, my family members took care of it while I was gone. Like, they handled the police and everything. So I just, you know, I returned from Japan and I get like a phone call from my aunt, and she's like, oh yeah, by the way, just so you know, like, so you won't get a shock when you arrive at home, your window is broken and like all your, like, everything is like kind of open, like people searched through your stuff. That's because people broke into your apartment. They broke into your home while you were gone. And I'm just like, what? But stealing only that shows we, it definitely is. Right? Yes, definitely. Yeah. Goodness. All right. My to-do list. Let's talk business. All right, not business. But I do want to thank you guys. That is like the #1 point on my list. I wrote thank you for, and I wrote it in number 4. So it shows thank you for patience. Thank you so much for your patience. Cause like, it's been forever since I think I started with like just writing on X occasionally, and at some point I did YouTube shorts, but I was really inactive. And it all started with okay, actually story time. First mention of ID. Let me tell you about that one time I went live with ID for the first time. Cause that was super random. And this is how this all started, because originally I wasn't quite sure whether I want to do this. You know, I was like, I entertained the idea of VTubing eventually, but I was really insecure about it. And at some point I was like having a chat with ID. We were calling on Discord, and she went like, hey, do you want to go live with me? Like, do you want to go live with me next time? I was like, yeah, like, sure, when? And she was like, oh yeah, I'm already in a loading screen. It's like in 10 minutes. I was like, okay, wait, you want to do this today? And she was like, yeah, let's go live together today. Like, but I have nothing. I have no model. I have no name. I have no identity. I'm no one. I'm nothing. She's like, it's gonna be fine. It's gonna be fine. And I'm like, how do you mean you're already in your loading screen? Wait, we're calling right now. She's like, it's gonna be good. Don't worry about it. I'm gonna call you MF. And I'm like, oh, okay. And she grabbed that random Video Devil meme graphic with that meme face. I was like, yeah, that's gonna be you. That's gonna be you, okay? It's like, I was panicking so much, and I was like, is there anything I gotta keep in mind? Like, any rules? Something I shouldn't say? Oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? And she's just like, don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. Yeah, and that is how I went live for the first time, kind of. On her channel, that was how MF was introduced. I love in the spur of the moment stuff like that, right? Sometimes you just gotta be thrown into the cold water. True friendship indeed. I imagine I just evil laugh while doing that. Oh, I bet she was laughing internally. But the thing is, I am so forever grateful that she did that, cause I tend to, you know, overthink things a lot, and I'm quite a perfectionist. So I was like, oh, I'm not good enough. I'm not sure if I can do this. Like, even just being a guest in a stream, you know. But she just kept cheering me on, and she just like pushed me into her stream. And that made me realize it's not that bad. And all of you were so welcoming and sweet. And like, as soon as I would make my own social media accounts, you would always cheer me on. You immediately like commented all these sweet things. And whenever I showed up in her chat, you welcomed me so warmly. And like whenever we played Dead by Daylight together or the Forest stream. And I remember like, gosh, that one evening where Heidi and I were having a call again. And I was still debating, like I still wasn't sure whether I should do this or not. And then Heidi showed me some original songs. Like she, for example, showed me Mozu's original song, Big Tricks, and some others. And I watched these original songs together with her, like on the live stream, kinda like a watch together room. And I started crying. I started crying because all the original songs that she showed me, you know, I could just feel how much sincere passion people put into that, you know? And the thing is, being able to create things and being able to move people through our craft, whether that's just entertainment, whether that's song, singing, enjoying games together, writing stories, playing D&D, all that kind of stuff. The way we can move people all around the world, cheer each other up through that craft, through being creative, through sharing these moments, that is such a beautiful thing. And I feel like you can tell it, you know, when you watch someone's content and you can feel they put their heart into that. And the video she showed me that day, I could feel that was the case. And also, like, whenever Heidi told me about the things she did, right, I've been kind of watching her journey ever since the very, very start, you know? And seeing what she has accomplished. Like, I remember the days where Heidi asked me, me who has zero audio engineering knowledge, to mix audios for her. It was terrible. The results I delivered were terrible. And now she's releasing her own original songs, and they sound like, you know, the kind of stuff you would listen to in the radio. She's doing all these crazy cool things now, and she's releasing her own merchandise, and she's releasing all these awesome models, and she's working on all these cool projects, and she's just shining, you know, and she's like fulfilling her dream, and she's moving so many people along the way. I'm so proud of her, and I'm so grateful that in that moment, like when we had that call, she remembered my passion. And she was like, I know how passionate you are about these things. And I'm showing you these things because I want to revive that feeling within you. Like, I want to do this too. And she succeeded. So yeah. That's when I started working on everything. When I started brainstorming a name and started like working on a concept. And I just want to say thank you so much, Heidi. And I agree with everyone here, like Heidi really is a gem. And thank you for being proud of the both of us. And yes, that was when I decided that I will give it a try, that I want to become a VTuber, and that I want to step out of the shadows again, because I am used to, you know, just kind of creating content in the shadows. I do mostly just editing and graphic design stuff. And in the past years, I just started feeling really anxious about, you know, stuff like streaming. But ID gave me the confidence that I needed to take the first step. And all of you, you know, like, since the very first step of the journey, no matter how inactive I was, like even if I didn't post for weeks or months even, you would still be there to support me. And you kept waiting for me, you kept cheering me on. Whenever I posted my silly shorts, you would comment, you would support me. And yeah, I'm just really, really moved by that. And I want to say thank you for your patience, for your support, and for starting this journey with me together. If you had the ability to time travel, what would you do with it? Ooh, that's such a... that question, actually, I did think about that not too long ago. And while there are many things in my life, you know, where I'm like, okay, that was rough, I don't think I would change anything, because we can never know how things would turn out if we were to change things. You know, like maybe we think we're gonna fix something and then it's just gonna get worse. Like, as challenging as sometimes are, I kind of feel like it's kind of meant to be, if that makes sense. Like, I would be too scared of holding such power. The only reason I would time travel is so I can fix the mess another time traveler would create. Maybe tell yourself to buy Bitcoin. Okay, yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Ooh, time travel, not just back in time. That is a good point. Does that mean I could go to the future and check out? I could go like into the future and see what Bitcoins are gonna develop well. So I can fix my mistake even better. Alright. Wir sind nur das Ergebnis von dem, was wir erlebt haben, hat mein Vater immer zu mir gesagt. That is such a beautiful quote, and I 100% agree. Alright, let me scroll up because I just went on such a huge TED talk. I want to see I didn't miss anything. I always enjoyed your collabs and the screams. Thank you. I am so honored that you enjoy my suffering. Thank you so much. But checklist. Actually, let me grab it and check mark the points. So I feel wise and capable. Oh wow, I just checkmarked so many points. And here I thought you would travel to the future to see where we would be at in a few years into VTubing, but that would spoil the surprise. I want to be surprised along the way. I want to enjoy every single moment as it happens. Also, don't mind my VTuber looking kind of grumpy. I don't know why that is. I gotta play around a little bit with the settings, but as soon as I have my, like, even if I smile slightly, I just look like a grumpy German. It's like this. It's almost like this tracking can look right into my soul. That's true, and a beautiful way to look at it. Thank you. But there is another thing I wanted to talk to you about. And the German curse. I kid you not. Recently, I was taking a walk, and there was like this old lady with a dog. And she was staring at me like, "Whoa, I'm grumpy." She had like that super grumpy expression, the stereotypical one. And I was walking there, also making like the super grumpy face with my headphones on. And then I would look at her, and she would look at me, and I would go, "Hello." And then she would go from to hello. She looked so happy, and I felt so happy, and then we smiled, and we just straight went back to the grumpy face. It's really a thing, you know. It's really a thing. It's not just a meme. It's reality. but let's talk about the debut. So, as previously mentioned, I did work on some infamous PowerPoint slides. And that's not the only thing I was working on. In fact, in the past months, although I was rather inactive at times, I did take care of a lot of paperwork. First and foremost, oh god, it was so much paperwork, I was drowning in it. But I took care of everything. And I commissioned a logo, as you can see. I started working on a little bit of a corporate design. So like the background that you can see here and the little animations, I made that myself. And like the little promo graphics I posted recently. And also the schedule template that I'm gonna use soon. That was also made by me. So I was working on a lot of graphic design stuff. And I also, and I think I talked about that on X before, I already contacted an artist for Life to the Art. And I am happy to announce that the Life to the Art is ready. So I have like a custom design already, a custom model design, and the Life to the Art for it is ready to be submitted to rigging. And I also got a cute little bat model, which I already submitted to rigging. And you have seen that bat model before. It's part of my logo. It was on my starting screen. I actually let ID reveal it in our Yap Yap stream because my model was lagging a little bit. So we just used my little bat PNG. So there's gonna be a animated bat too. The model reference sheet is gonna be, or like is currently in the making. Some stream assets are currently in the making. And a mask guide for you guys is already in the making too. Guys, how do we call leaks here? That's great. Nice suit. Thank you. But yeah, so there's a lot of stuff that's already in the making. And I'm really, really, really excited to share all of these things with you. However, there is one unfortunate thing I will have to say. And that is that I will not be able to submit the model to rigging too soon. Like, I'm hesitating, let's put it that way. So I'm waiting for a little bit with submitting the model to rigging because I spent too much money, guys. I had to get my window fixed. Remember the pipe that broke? That was a thing. Then I also paid for like all the Life 2D stuff already, and it's just like I spent too much money. So I gotta slow down a little bit. But that's okay, because that won't stop me from streaming. This is only the first of many streams, and I do plan on streaming more regularly. So even though my model will not be submitted to rigging just yet, we will still start with with regular streams starting from next week. And the first game that I'm gonna play is gonna be Deltarune, because it's a game. I played the first chapter when it came out, but I never played the other chapters. And I'm really curious what the new chapters are like. So we're gonna start with Deltarune. Monties, I spent all my money on artwork. Now we're rigless. Yeah, that's it. I'm so sorry about that. But we'll get there eventually. But that leads me to another point. In the past weeks, I started setting up more socials. I also worked on a little card that I will add to my X account later on. But you can find the link to my card and to all my socials, including my TikTok and other things. I also saved a Twitch username, but I'm not streaming on Twitch just yet. Maybe I will in the future, but for now we're gonna stick to YouTube. But yeah, you can find all my socials in the description. And I also... Gosh, I feel so embarrassed for saying this. But yes, I also made a dono button. Or like a dono link. And I also set up a dono goal. And before I reveal that dono goal, it is very, 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 very important to me to let you guys know. Please don't feel pressured. Please don't feel pressured at all. There's zero expectation. And I'm also not expecting this goal to be hit at all. Or, you know, like, I don't care if it's gonna take a month or 2 months or 3 months or a year. You know, like, there's no deadline, no pressure. The goal that I have set up is my... I called it debut funds, I think. I can't see it right now, because I can only see it once I reveal it. But I did a little bit of a calculation how much the debut in total, or like the key assets, let's call it, are gonna set me back. Someone found my dono button. Adam! Adam! Wait! Let me reveal things first! Gosh! Thank you, Adam. I'm gonna get back to you in a moment. I promise. I'm gonna get back to you in a moment. I'm just gonna finish my epic speech, okay? But thank you. How dare you? Like, with so much love, how dare you? Interrupting me like that. But, so what I was saying was, I did a rough calculation, and that rough calculation should cover, hopefully, the life to the art and the rigging, and maybe some of the other fundamental assets. And that is the reason why the sum is rather high. I felt so bad when I typed it in, okay? Like, I felt miserable for typing it in. And I actually looked, like, I did some research to like see what other people put as their goal there, because I felt so bad. 6! Why are you donating before I finish my speech? Thank you, 6. Okay, I'll get back to you in a moment. I promise. Oh gosh. But yeah, just I'm kind enough to wait until she finished speaking. Thank you. You know, like, my poor heart just started beating so it can stop beating again. It's a tradition at this point. What do you mean? What do you mean this is a tradition? What do you mean? What do you mean? Rigging is really expensive, we understand. Thank you. Thank you. But yeah, alright. I'm gonna reveal it now. I just again, no expectation, no deadline, no pressure. Okay? Okay, this is like a long-term goal. Is it bully streamer with donut time already? Is that... I'd be like, you get used to... No! Please, please, I only have one heart. And it's old and weak. Okay, I'm just gonna reveal it now. But I feel bad. But it looks pretty. Look, I made it look pretty. I made it look pretty. And it's like when someone does it live while I'm, when I have it revealed. That's what I meant to say. When someone waits until I have it revealed so it shows on the screen, that's what I meant. I didn't mean to instigate something, but I think it shows. Yeah, it fills up at some point. It's like a glass, and when it's filled up, it's a pretty red moon. It'll take forever to fill up, which is okay. But yeah. And okay, sorry. Oh. I feel bullied already, But Adam, thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate it so much. I found the dono button. I noticed. Oh, sorry, just accidentally clicked the wrong button. But thank you so much. And 6, we like dono buttons here. I can tell. Thank you so much, 6. I do appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. And like, my mind is just like a roller coaster right now, and I know exactly that there's classic music playing in the background right now, and I don't feel like classic music. But what I will say, when the time has come, should this goal be reached, I do plan on providing a little sneak peek. I haven't decided what to reveal just yet. I was like thinking about it really hard. Like, I was like, should I I don't know, should I reveal the boots? No, that's too boring. Should I do the hands? Should I do the face? Would the face be too much? I started brainstorming, but I figured I have time to decide. So I don't know yet. But once the goal is met, I will. Revealing dono goals at the end of the month should be punishable. What? What? What does that mean? What does that mean? Mark, thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate it a lot. But for what it's worth, look, I know I have committed a punishable crime, but there's no deadline. Thank you so much, Mark. Wow. Don't spend it all on Builders Club. Johnson Roblox. Thank you so much for your dono, Johnson Roblox. Sorry that the name caught me off guard. Montcalm. What Adam said, you see, no need to rush. No need to rush, guys. No need to rush. Don't mind the grumpy faces I make. I'm actually sobbing. Montcalm, thank you so much. Gosh. Forever she says you're already 10% on the way in an hour. You guys, you're too kind to me. Oh wait, is the donut goal slowly filling with liquid? Yeah. Like, the higher it goes, the more the bottle is gonna fill up with this blood liquid, which totally isn't blood, by the way. It's not like you're donating me your lifeblood right now or anything. But at some point, this full moon is gonna be filled up with blood. I mean, with red liquid that is totally no blood. And then with that blood, with that red liquid, I will get a full moon. Tomato juice! Yes! Thank you, Mark. Tomato juice. This is tomato juice. The best tornado... tornado? Tornado juice. Imagine an energy drink named Tornado Juice, and it tastes like tomato juice. Sorry, I get sidetracked. I digress. Oh no, what's happening? I'm going crazy. What are you doing to me? Genius, I'll buy 20. Okay, I'll design the can. They'll serve it on planes. I think you're onto something. Right? This is gonna be my original drink. Amari Moon's Tornado Juice. And it's gonna be served in planes. Yeah. Entzünde den Tornado. But yeah. Thank you again, Montcalm. Thank you again, Johnson Roblox. Thank you, Mark. Thank you, Six. Thank you, Adam. And Stream Elements has changed. Let me go away from my microphone, just like a couple of centimeters. 6! Montcalm! Why? Okay. Let me come closer again. Why? But what if, says Six. And instructions unclear, opening wallet, says Montcalm. I will get a copium emote. You know that? I will get a copium emote. And this is like an animated one, and this is gonna be my dono alert. This is gonna be my dono alert. Like once my model is revealed, I will get a copium animated emote and use it as my dono alert. Ugh. My heart. My heart. Okay. Let me hydrate. Let me hydrate. I just noticed that the energy drinking right now is colored red too. Oh. Thank you, Monkalb. Thank you, Six. I appreciate it so much. Oh gosh. I think we all have the same idea here. Ideas not allowed. Ideas not allowed. New rule. New rule. No ideas. You're not permitted. They just wanted to see more of blood. Tomato juice. Good. Good. Good, you corrected yourself there. Good save, buddy. Tomato juice. I'll be speedrunning this, please. Have mercy. This is your fault. This is what happens when you're nice to financially irresponsible people on the internet. Guys, please. Just listen, okay? Listen. One thing is really important to me, though, okay? Like, please, only do this. Like, if you really can, and if you really want, your needs and your wants have priority, all right? I want you to, like, you need food, you need to drink, you know, like, and there's other cool things out there, like merchandise and good food, and not just the instant ramen, although they're good too, and traveling. So always make sure to prioritize your needs first. All right? Like, that is just really important for me to clarify. Because yeah. I would feel bad, you know? I would feel bad otherwise. I am very grateful. I'm beyond grateful. At the same time, it is really important to me that you always prioritize yourself first, and that you only do this if you can truly afford this, if you're truly comfortable with it. Alright? Well, the blood is the energy drink. Right, that is tornado juice. Centeno has a way with words. Please, you scare me. I shop at Aldi. Food is cheap. Aww. Some on my phone can't find the stream elements. Then once I'm at home in my PC... Don't scare me! But thank you. I appreciate it. You better tell that to Heidi and make sure she eats properly. The viewers are kind of worried. No worries. I'm gonna force her. I'm gonna call her out whenever she does not. But I get that. Those oil barons will not understand. It's easier to prioritize others than yourself because you can't see yourself smile, but you can see others smile. Okay. That is... I have to admit, one of my love languages is either, like, giving gifts, or especially, like, bringing people food. Like, paying for people's food, or when I know someone's favorite snacks, I will, like, sometimes, like, bring them to them as a gift. Or, like, my granny once she wasn't able to like go grocery shopping herself anymore, when she wasn't able to attend festivals herself anymore, and I knew what her favorite snacks were, I would bring her that food and her favorite snacks. And she did the same, like the other way around. Like she would always bake me my favorite cake and stuff like that. It's kind of like a thing in our family. We always kind of expressed our love through gifts and food. So I get that quote. I get that quote wholeheartedly, because being able to make someone's day through a gift, or also just a simple gesture, you know? Money needn't be involved. It can also just be like, hey, this made me think of you. Or a supportive gesture. I think that's something so beautiful. Like, being able to make others smile through that, that's something so lovely. And I feel like we underestimate how much power we actually hold in that regard. Like, it's so easy for us to actually make someone's day. Like, we just gotta open a chat and write a kind message, write some affirmations, or so much is happening. So much is happening. First, hello, Sitsan. I'm glad you make it. Hello. I hope you're doing well. And Lizard Wizard. Hello. And oh my God, Lizard Wizard. Thank you so much for the dono. Gosh, I started feeling dizzy. No. Another dono. I feel dizzy. I need hydration. You're breaking me. You're breaking me. All right. Stimulus overload. Oh gosh, I actually gotta move my webcam a little bit for that. I'm sorry if this is gonna be messy, because I can't see the message otherwise. Lizard Wizard. Blood for the blood dono goal. Blood for the blood god! I mean, congratulations on your debut, Amari. I'm being dragged away to D&D now, but I'm looking forward to seeing the rest later. I'm so glad you're finally here. Good luck on this new journey. Oh my gosh! First up, Lizard Wizard, have a lot of fun playing D&D. Gosh, I'm jealous. I want to play D&D too this weekend, but my next session is on Tuesday. But I hope you have a great time. And thank you so much for your kind words. And thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate it so much. And King of the Squibs. King of the Squibs. Shh. Don't tell Aida. Hi, Aidi. Thank you, King of the Squibs. I appreciate it. Guys, again, if my model is making a grumpy face, that is me doing like I'm squinting and sobbing real hard. This is not because I hate you guys. It's cuteness aggression, okay? It's cuteness aggression. Kids, you guys are being too cute to me. Like, I still can't believe. You remember? Yeah, Grimace affectionate. You guys remember? You guys remember when Interface Chan broke? That was a really sad day. And I felt so bad for setting up that throne. But unfortunately, a lot of things were breaking at that time. Including, but not limited to, fundamental things in my apartment. So when Interface Chum broke, I was really heartbroken. And guys, I'm still so forever grateful. Like, I didn't do anything yet. You know, I was just sometimes streaming with Heidi on her channel, or I was like maybe tweeting here and there like every 3 weeks, and yet you gifted me that interface together. And that was such a kind gesture, and I appreciate it so much. Or also, there's actual art too, like Sitsan. I remember those animated emotes. I was taking a nap, and I woke up, and the first thing I saw after waking up from that nap were those emotes. I was like, no way! There's someone actually got animated emotes. That's so cute. That made me so happy. I love the coffin one, where like the coffin opens and like the eyes open, just like, I have awakened. I have awakened. Ah, that was so lovely. That really made my day. Oh, wait, there's so many messages. I gotta scroll up. I gotta catch up. I apologize for taking a nap by accident. Sitsan, if your body is sleepy and needs rest, and you end up taking a nap, and you sleep longer than you intended to, then your body is signalizing you that you need the rest. And I will never be mad, and I never want you to apologize for taking care of yourself, okay? Health comes first. I hope you had a good nap. Hydration is always important. Exactly. Don't forget to breathe and not chalk on too much monster. Alright, first off, I'm a vampire. I don't need to breathe. I'm only doing this for the dramatic effect. And, actually, I quit Monster Energy. Yeah. Okay, this is unpaid advertisement, okay? I'm not sponsored. I drink Holy now. I drink Holy now. I might be unholy. I might be an unholy vampire, but I drink Holy in the color of blood. And the irony is that my favorite flavor, the cover art is a bat. It's Halloween themed. And it's red. It's blood red. And it's a coincidence. Sitsan, what she wants to say is make sure it doesn't happen again or you're cooked. Hey, that's not what I said. That's not what I said. That's not what I said. No. Probably. I only had 1 hour sleep last night, but I didn't want to be here at the start, but I will watch the VOD when it's up later. Aw, I appreciate yeah, you're gonna watch the VOD. And oh my gosh, only 1 hour of sleep. Please take good care. Please take good care. Thanks for the translation, Mark. Ooh. White monster, my beloved. That was my favorite monster too, though. The white monster, and there's like a sugar-free pink one too. I really like that one too. I remember you mentioning Holy a while back. Yeah, I switched to Holy. So, the reason why I switched to Holy is because, look, I really like caffeine. Maybe a little bit more than I should. And, I know that, you know, a certain amount of Monster Energy isn't that healthy. Even when it's sugar-free. And I didn't drink like concerning amounts of Monster. I want to clarify that. But it still was an amount of Monster I wasn't really comfortable with, if that makes sense. Like, I know people who drink multiple Monsters every day, and like, I don't judge. I couldn't do it. I would just get a heart attack right away. But there was a time last year when I still studied media design. I graduated last year, by the way. Like, not as a VTuber, as a student. I graduated from my, I wrapped up my media design studies. And while I was having my final exam, you know, Monster Energy was my copium. Like, my coworkers and I, we just bought a bunch of Monster Energy, and our other coworkers also gifted us Monster Energy. So we would survive that rough time. And after that, I was like, I need to quit Monster. I need to switch to something somewhat healthier. And then my uncle got me a gift to congratulate me for, you know, like, for succeeding in my finals. So my 70-year-old uncle shows up and hands me a box of sugar-free pink monsters. I think it was like 12 of them, a 12-pack. And I know he bought them at the grocery shop. A 70-year-old man. Also, wait, let me see. I think Sitsan asked earlier about the debut funds. Yeah, I'm gonna explain it a bit. I'm gonna explain it in a moment again for those that weren't here earlier. But first, let me catch up with what you guys wrote. One cannot quit Monster Energy. I'm addicted to Rehab. Rehab is so good too, though. And I have to admit, I do drink it here and there. Like, especially when there's a new flavor, I try it. Or sometimes I will get one can, but sparingly. Like, it's a luxury good, you know? Like, it's a delicacy now. I rarely drink it. Hab Holy nie probiert, ehrlich gesagt. Never tried Holy yet. It's really good. Like, I can recommend it. Not sponsored, by the way. Not sponsored, by the way. The drink is so on brand. I was at a concert last night, and that's why only an hour. I still worked in the morning. Oh my gosh! But what concert? What band? Also about the emotes, I'd say you could use them, but YouTube doesn't have animated emotes. Well, watch me. I'm just gonna use the animated ones for the alerts, and I'm gonna use the still ones for the chat. I will find a way to work with them. One cannot stop me. What do we classify as unholy amounts of monster? I don't know. I don't know. I dare say when it's reached a point where you're suffering because of that? Question mark. I'm a monster. Give me white monster. Give me energy for my battery. Mark. Oh no. There's always notification emotes. Exactly. It was meant to be, that's true. So yes, I used to drink excessive amounts of coffee before until around a year and a half ago when I got doctor orders to stop drinking coffee. Ooh. I gotta admit, I've never been much of a coffee person. I tried to drink it because my parents, they were drinking coffee just like that. Like, they didn't put anything into it. No sugar, no milk, no nothing. They were always like, schwarzer Kaffee, so schwarz für meine Seele. And, yeah, I really tried to. And, I combined it with sugar, with milk, drank it just like that. Nah, it's just not for me. It's just not for me, I'm afraid. Maybe I should consider trying to switch. Sounds reasonable to take more care of myself. I mean, at the end of the day, almost anything can harm you if you know, like, drink or eat too much of it. Or like, not almost anything, but how do I best put it? To give you one example, there is this vegan product brand called Alpro in Germany. I'm not sure they're an international thing, but I know they're a thing in Germany. And they released something that is really similar to Y-food. It's like a drink that's actually a meal. And I really love these, like especially these new vegan drinks. They're so yummy. They're so yummy. There's like one that's a chocolate banana flavored, and I adore it. But the thing is, you know, it still doesn't replace a regular meal. You know, even though it's got the calories, even though it's got certain vitamins, there are still healthier sources, like, to draw these vitamins and everything from. So, it's not just energy drinks, and not just, you know, like, there's a lot of things out there where, you know, we kind of gotta be like, okay, like, it's so yummy, but if I consume it excessively, it might at some point actually be bad for me. Like even coffee, you know, like even something as traditional as coffee. So at the end of the day, I feel like it's okay for us to like enjoy these things and consume these things as long as we take good care of ourselves. You know, like our body is gonna tell us when it needs something, when something needs to change. And once our body tells us something, or once there's alarm signals, we should definitely listen to that. Like, yeah. Gosh, I feel like such a preach right now. I'm just like, please take care of yourself, guys. Not sponsored yet. What do you mean? One day you might get a sponsorship. Monster's just gonna reach out to me like, what do you mean you left us? Come back. The Butchers is the white monster. First monster holy with a Mario holding the top and slapping unholy at the start. So we're doing Bad Omens last night. I had to go back because I forgot what I was writing. Aww. Ooh, but I don't know these movies yet. Die Dosis macht das Gift. The dose makes the poison. That's true, yeah. My dad's the same. The coffee's only strong enough and stand inside of it. Gosh, all these catchphrases. Used to drink 12 to 16 cups of black coffee a day. Habit wasn't compatible with my heart. Ooh. But at my office, like where I studied media design, everybody was a coffee addict too. And so I get it. It seems like coffee is pretty popular. Hello, Marita. I hope we're doing well today. After developing digestion problems, I had to strictly manage how much caffeine I have. Poorly with sleep issues. Oh no. But yeah, that is always a thing too. Like when one starts developing sleep issues because of that. Or for some people, like I also have a friend who actually drinks caffeine because it helps with her sleep issues. Indeed, balance in all things is key, because too much of anything is a bad thing. Exactly. You just preach to her healthy, so you get nice blood tomato juice. Hi, Jamal. But, right, for the people that are new, let me explain the debut funds goal once more. So, right, sorry, I just read a new message and I still am really, really bad at multitasking. It's also why I have to turn off like all my notifications during stream or when I play games, also D&D games and everything. Because as soon as I hear like a Discord notification or as soon as I see a new message pop up, I'm just like, huh? What was I doing? Some of my D&D table members, they message me on purpose during game, like because they know that it'll confuse me. So rude. But right, I digress. I sidetrack again. All right. So, no, it happened again. I looked at chat again. All right, gotta look away. Gotta look away. Gotta look there. I'm gonna look there. Oh no, that's the light. I'm blind. Okay, where was I? Right. So, the following is a situation. I have life to the art. I've got real pretty life to the art, and I can't wait to show it to you, and I will one day. And that life to the art is ready to be submitted to rigging, but your Amari over here is hesitating a lot because she spent a lot of money on a new computer because her laptop broke, maybe, and on other equipment and assets and art, and maybe I forgot to mention that I also commissioned a custom instrumental for my first song cover that's also ready already, so I just need to record. So I actually got a lot of stuff. Also, some burglars broke into my apartment while I was in Japan and broke my window, so I needed to fix my window. So I spent a lot of money, and now I feel bad. So I decided that I'll make a debut funds goal with no deadline, no pressure, all right? No pressure. We can take all the time we need. And yeah. And then once that goal is reached, like, it depends. You know, I'm not sure if we're ever gonna reach that goal. Like, should we reach it and I have not had my official debut yet, then I guess the model reveal will just happen at some point. But should we reach this goal before I have my debut, well, let me phrase it like that. It might speed up things? Question mark? Like, I know for a fact that as soon as that goal is reached, I will submit that model to rigging right away. Like, I already searched out riggers. I know who to contact. I have everything ready. I have everything prepared. I have the guide. And once the goal is reached, I will also post a sneak peek of the model, like of the life to do. I don't know what sneak peek just yet. Whether I'm gonna do the face, whether I'm gonna do, I don't know, the arms, I don't know, the boots. We could also do a vote and chat with some sorry, I got distracted again because I looked at chat. All right, long story short, I don't know what sneak peek it's gonna be yet, but we have time to decide. So it's all good. But yeah, and again, no pressure. So there's also the possibility that I'm just gonna submit it earlier, and at some point we're just gonna be like, hey guys, actually it's my debut next week, so here's my model. So just to clarify, reaching this goal is not mandatory, you know, like, it's not necessary in order for me to continue streaming, and it also won't be crucial in a sense that, you know, like, if we don't reach it, I will never submit my model to rigging at all. You know, it just might take a bit longer, but it doesn't mean, you know, that there won't be any streams, and it doesn't mean there won't be a new model, okay? It's just really important to me to clarify that. Right, so where was I? I have to scroll up so much. Right, let me see. helps her sleep. A fellow ADHD haver. Yeah, it helps her sleep, and she says the next morning she feels more energetic. God, I wish I had that condition that caffeine helped me sleep, right? In my case, caffeine doesn't really make a difference, but watching out more sounds reasonable. Yeah, it's kind of the same with me at this point. I think my body's just used to the caffeine. I wouldn't even be addicted to monsters that much. I just have to wake up to work at 5 a.m. to work on some days regularly. Oof. Waking up at 5 a.m. is brutal. I had to do that too when I still studied. Guilty. Little brain immediately latches onto the newest thing to the mental stack. Right? No worries, take your time, thank you. You should make your phone message sound the same as your donor notification so it keeps confusing you. Gosh. I was actually considering, I posted my POV earlier. My yap POV. I originally meant to like edit a short video, like a longer short video out of it, but my model was lagging so much in it, and also I'm embarrassed now because I have 2 ears in that, just like in all my other shorts and all the content I published so far. So that's not gonna happen anymore for certain. But I posted the scene where I screamed because of the mimic, because I noticed in ID's live stream that people thought my screams were really funny. And I'm considering to like make my scream a random dono alert. Just stop writing and donate instead. No, don't listen to that. That's a biggie. Girl and big balling for her first model, right? I spent way too much. I'm just happy that we can help. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Oh, that reminds me, Mario, while we have you live, can we see your full outfit? You mean from the Suka one, right? Because I saw you adding. I know it's a Suka model, but I'd like to see it still. Yeah, let's do that. I'm so sorry though if I butcher this. Wah! Oh my gosh. Hello. Is this working? Let me check. Yeah, it is. It is. Ooh. That is my full Suka model. Look at the nails. Look at the red nails. All right. Let me scroll back. I feel shy. Ooh. There we go. That's a lot of legs, right? I have to admit, I think I never changed the legs. I never adjusted them. They were just like that. Cause I have to admit, I never thought I would use the full Suka. So I just never bothered adjusting the legs. The legs look very different in my original design. In fact, I can spoil that much. In my original model design, I wear a full body suit, and it looks really edgy and really elegant and really pretty. It has a lot of Castlevania. Like, imagine Castlevania meets Genshin Impact, kind of like that. The artist did such a wonderful job. Yeah, I looked at the nails. Screams are always a blessing. I didn't even notice before you told us, right? Wait, 2 ears? I don't think I noticed that. Sitsan. It's terrible. It's terrible. I was setting up stream today. You know, I was doing like a little test. And I looked at myself and I was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute, what is that? And I saw this. So I opened up my TikTok and looked at all my shorts, like the YouTube shorts, the TikTok shorts, every single video, every single anything I ever did with this model. I have 2 ears. I have 2 ears in it. All the time. And I didn't notice. I was editing all these videos where I was like zooming into my face and everything. I didn't notice. I just didn't notice. You can tell I'm a noob by the fact that I never adjusted my thighs. And that I never noticed that I have 2 pairs of ears. But just so we're clear, the human ears are the clip-ons. The human ears are the clip-ons, naturally. Not the elven ones, the human ones. I'm a high elf turned into a vampire. Just pretended to be human, you know? It's easier to attract mortals that way. I will 100% go back and check all your shorts and stuff. Do it. Do it. I will cry internally. But it's funny. It's a fun detail. Only the OGs will know in a year. That someone cosplaying you, right? No. I was cosplaying as a human. It was all part of a disguise. High elf turned vampire, female Astarion? Perhaps, maybe. But I'm not a vampire spawn. I'm more of a Cazador, but not as mean of a Cazador. You know? Like I'm not. I hope not. I hope I'm not as bad as Cazador or dear lord. I consider my alignment chaotic good. I'm a chaotic good vampire. Reminds me of someone in a game. We're getting the lore ahead of time. High elves implies the existence of low elves, but high elves are actual elves in D&D 5e. Moon elves and sun elves are high elves, for example. And then there's the dark elves, also known as the drow, like Minthara, or one really famous drow is Driss the Erden from the Legend of Driss series. Yeah. Not as mean? Is that implying you are mean? I don't know. Am I mean? Am I mean? Now I'm thinking about it. I'll think about this all day now. I'll save that thought for later. What else? Yes, I forgot the what else. Oh gosh, I'm sorry, what else? Chaotic good, but we've just seen you be good so far. I might also be a lawful good. In fact, I'm so lawful good that... You know how... So the thing is, I wanna stream PlayStation 2 and Nintendo DS games eventually, right? And I wanna make sure that the way I handle this is legal, because I really care about things being legal. And I know that, like, I did a bunch of research and I found out that you can stream Nintendo DS games using an emulator, but only if you're using your own ROMs. Then it's okay, apparently. I can't promise this is 100% true. This is just like what my research so far has taught me. I will definitely keep looking into it, but like, please don't believe me right away. But this is like the current state of things. But as for PlayStation, many people, I believe, are using emulators too. And my research told me that apparently that is not legal. So I was like, well, then we gotta be old-fashioned, because it has to be legal. So I will be streaming on the actual PlayStation 2. I already have the capture card. I have the Elgato capture card. I've got all the equipment I need. I'm gonna place my TV here. I'm gonna place my TV here. I'm gonna play on the PlayStation 2. There's no stopping me. There is no stopping me. This is how lawful good I am. You're really sweet and kind. Thank you. Yeah, I was about to mention Drist. Need to get deeper into the books, but the first two are fantastic. Did you read Homeland and Exile first? Or Crystal Shard and Streams of Silver? Because chronologically, the first trilogy, like when it comes to release date, the first trilogy would be the Icewind Dale trilogy. But when it comes to the time, like not the release, but like when the story happens, when the story takes place, Homeland, like the Dark Elf trilogy is the first one, because that's Drist's backstory. So I'm curious with what you started. But yeah, as you can tell, I'm quite a nerd. Capture cards. I need to find one for DS, but I heard people don't make them anymore. I was able to like find a pre-owned one. Like some pre-owned ones are being sold online. Where's the chaotic? IT is pretty chaotic, though usually because things go spectacularly wrong due to hubris. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. Maybe this is gonna be a community decision, whether I am chaotic or lawful good or neutral good, I don't know. Real retro hours. I tell you, I even found my old Sega, my Sega Mega Drive, or it's not technically mine. I got it from my parents. There should also be a red Game Boy somewhere, because my dad is a gamer too. So I was watching my dad play Sega as a kid while I was munching on chocolate chip cookies. And yeah, so we're also gonna play some Sega games eventually, because I still have all of them here. But yeah, real retro hours. I also want to try whether I can stream V-Smile. It's like a learning console that was really popular. It's got like some super funny games like Winnie the Pooh or Spider-Man and Friends. We're gonna play meme games. We're gonna play a mixture of like really wholesome and like narratively strong games, fantasy, high fantasy, and meme. There's gonna be so much meme. We will play Winx Club at some point. We have to. I want to play Winx Club with you guys because I need to show you a glitch. That's so crazy. I can't believe I found that back then as a kid. What's the first PlayStation 2 game we're playing? So I am debating Shadow Hearts. The Shadow Hearts trilogy is definitely on my list. Summoner is definitely on my list. Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy is on my list. Don't laugh, okay? The Dog Island and Dog's Life and Winx Club are on my list. The cursed Harry Potter game, the PlayStation 1 Harry Potter game with the meme Hagrid, who looks so creepy. Some of these games were actually also released for the computer. So some of them I can also play on the PC. I think Sphinx and the Cursed Mummy is one of them. Or Alex Kidd, which was for the Sega. So yeah, it's gonna be a little mix of, you know, JRPGs, fantasy RPGs, Winx Club. I also... I just remembered. I have the Barbie games. That's gonna be funny. What made you interested in PlayStation 2 games, by the way, seems pretty rare these days. Because they were a part of my childhood. When I was a kid, my dad was like, Amari, I'm gonna get you a PlayStation 2 now. For educational purposes. I'm confident it's gonna help you in school. And guess what? It actually did. So, I played a lot of PlayStation 2 games with my parents as a kid and like Sega. So yeah, I'm really passionate about them. And also PlayStation 3 and PlayStation 4. I didn't play on the computer until 2018. I was a PlayStation girly until 2018. In 2018, I started playing Dead by Daylight on the computer, and that's how... that's how I met Heidi. I read about release date. Started with the Drow Society stuff and Secnafane. So when it started with the Drow Society stuff, then it was a Homeland trilogy. Ooh, you're gonna love the third book then. The third one is so strong too. But the villain in the third book is so annoying. But I won't spoil her. But I can definitely recommend the books. Generally, like, A.R. Salvatore writes such wonderful Forgotten Realms books. Like also the Cleric Quintet. Or for Drow, there's also like The War of the Spider Queen. So many good books. I'm currently reading the Dragonlance saga too. Chaotic some days, lawful others. Just be how you are. Oh no, you're going to be region restricted out of China. Huh? Why? I'm confused. I'm really looking forward to it. I also have the old consoles of my dad and really love to play games on them. Oh, that's so sweet. That's so sweet. What are your favorites? Will Heidi be there for Winx Club? I mean, I can try. I can try to convince her to join. Though, I really want to try to convince her to play some Harry Potter Quidditch with me eventually. Man, you weren't kidding about being a terms nerd. Hey! Listen. I am a nerd. Will there be Tasmanian Devil? I don't know that one. I have to look that one up because I'm also really happy to like try new games. I remember playing that Harry Potter game on the PC. It's so cursed. Dog's Life. Does anyone here know Dog's Life? Dog's Life could be a horror game. I can't believe they made that a children's game. It's so messed up. It's such a messed up game. Like you can... Listen, the plot in Dog's Life is you play a dog and the dog has a crush on another dog named Daisy, and Daisy gets kidnapped, and you try to rescue her, and you travel around the world trying to rescue her, and you gotta collect bones, like you earn them through mini games, so you can show the boss dog in each area that you're the real boss. It's like Bones Mafia. And they also try to capture you, and also you can pee on people. and you can poop in front of people, and you're expected to do that. The game wants you to do that. It's part of certain mini games. There's no way around it. And spoiler. So if you don't want to hear this, maybe don't listen for 20 seconds. Turns out Daisy was kidnapped by a cat lover who, like, a woman who owns a cat food brand, and she was looking for the perfect dog to turn the perfect dog into cat food, and that perfect dog is Daisy. So you gotta rescue Daisy or she's gonna be turned into cat food. That's Dog's life summarized. It's a gorgeous game. Ooh, the old Lord of the Rings games. I've never played these. I gotta give these a try too. I also the Narnia games are really awesome as well. And I want to try to play horror games. I'm a scaredy cat, but I still want to give it a try. I mean, you're gonna have fun. I'm gonna scream. Barbie games, alignment change to neutral evil. Hey, if anything, I'm a lawful evil. Zariel is one of my greatest inspirations. 2018, that's so recent, right? So you have not tried the PlayStation 5? Unfortunately not. The PlayStation 4 was the last PlayStation I got. Yes, Dead by Daylight was my downfall. I went back through the vault to find something, and I find it funny Amari doesn't like when we donate to her, but when it comes to Heidi, she fully supports it. Yes, because Heidi is my friend, and I like to bully her together with you. I like it to watch her suffer. I like it when she's all like, no, don't do this. I can't breathe. Okay, maybe I am lawful evil. Sounds like I'll give the books a try. They're amazing. I've always known AR's work for a long time, but my reading preferences leaned heavily into sci-fi. Early on, got into fantasy more in college. I see. Didn't A.R. Salvatore also write a Star Wars book? Speaking of sci-fi? PlayStation 2 had a large catalog of great two-people co-op games. It definitely had. Also the Naruto games and Street Fighter. Gosh, there's Street Fighter. I remember my dad got Street Fighter for the PlayStation 2. And I was not supposed to play it because I was too small. And I was like, okay, Pops. So at some point I noticed though that the Street Fighter game came with a movie. Like it had a movie on the disc. So I started watching the movie. And the movie was brutal. It was so brutal. There was so much blood, there was so much fighting, and it was in English, and I was really bad at English back then. So I didn't understand anything of it, and at some point, I was just like, yeah, no, that's boring. But I also didn't figure out how to stop that movie, so that movie just kept playing. It was like gore and splatter everywhere, and I was just letting it run in the background while I was playing with my pink Barbies. Yeah. I had two sides, you know? I was like this stereotypical Barbie girl that was wearing pink only. But in secret, I enjoyed playing Naruto games and high fantasy games with like where you had to fight demons and transform into monsters. I especially love to play on my old Sega Mega Drive. Oh yeah, Sonic! I always used to play the second Sonic with my dad, and I always kept dying because I was not good at it. I was too small, I didn't understand anything, so I was just always like dying as Tails. Well, my dad needed to try to win this as Sonic. I like how you pronounce dog. Thank you. I didn't play the 102 I can't say the word. I didn't play it. Dalmatians? Is that English for Dalmatina? Oh my gosh. It's getting late. It's getting late. My connection is getting bad. Like, not my Wi-Fi, but like my brain connection. That's so dark, right? Right? I also wonder, I can't wait to play that with you guys, because also like the final stage of that game, it looks like straight out of a horror movie. It's such a wild plot, yeah. Scaredy cats are the most fun to watch play horror games. As you guys say, Schadenfreude. That's true, that's true. Oh, the movie, I remember that. Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers is amazing. Return of the King is even better than that. Ooh, I think at some point I gotta make like a form, maybe? And then you guys can also hand in recommendations. Because I would love to explore some new games as well. Because like one of the main reasons I want to play all these old games is because, you know, I feel like good stories are timeless. Yes, the graphics, music quality, all of that stuff, it's improving. You know, like our computers keep on being able to handle more. Everything gets more modern and complex and realistic. But a good story is timeless. Or a good story, you know, that doesn't necessarily need to mean that it has a profound meaning. It can also just be funny. You know, it can be comedy, it can be meaningful, it can be entertaining in any way. And it doesn't matter whether it's a pixel game, it doesn't matter whether it's a visual novel, it doesn't matter from what year that game is when it was released. A good story is timeless. And I feel like there are so many wonderful and funny and hilarious hidden gems when it comes to the PlayStation 2 and the PlayStation 3 and the PlayStation 1 or the Sega. And I know that for a fact because I've played these games and I know how much they gave me when I was younger and how much they inspired me. Like the main reason I started being so interested in creative things was because of all the video games I played back then, because of all the videos I watched back then, the shows I watched back then. As, you know, as old as they are now, back then, they were my inspiration. It was my comfort. And, I want to share that with people. I want to dig out these old stories that many people don't know about, that are more rare. I want to give them some time to shine. You know, I want to spotlight them. I want to make content about that. I want to take a look at it and enjoy those stories together with you. So just like that, when there's old games that have a special place in your heart, I would love for you guys to recommend these to me. And I will actually try, let me write that down on my cute little to-do list that I have here. That I make a form for game recommendations. There we go. Because when there are stories that have moved you, whether it is because they made you laugh or because they have a special meaning to you, I would love to play them here as well. Con day for me tomorrow, trying, but have fun, guys, and keep on adding tomato juice. Have a lot of fun at the convention. Don't listen to the tomato juice part. Mood, I played through so many games as a kid, not knowing a speck of English. I was never able to finish Star Wars like that, sadly. Gosh, actually, I hear you so much. When I played the third Shadow Hearts game, like Shadow Hearts from the New World, that was in English entirely. And my English was not good. I remember how proud I was, like of myself during the final cutscene of the game, like before you fight the boss, the main character goes, "We'll try to save the world," or something like that. And I was so proud that I understood the sentence. I turned to my dad and I was like, I know what that character said. So this is the future, like will means I will do it, you know, like future free. Like I explained the grammar and everything because I was so proud that I was able to translate it, but it also was like the only sentence in the entire game that I understood. We bought like a like a walkthrough booklet with the like instructions in it so we'd figure out what to do. They were so pathetic. And I say that with so much love, like we didn't understand anything, we just played it. I wrote 2 books, episode 2 novel and New Jedi Order. Haven't heard of the last one, the more you know. You're all trying to teach me how to say that word, but I refuse now. I will embarrass myself. My dream is to support a family from writing books. I have several book ideas, but haven't been able to write consistently. I want to write something that lasts. That is, you know, that is such a powerful reason to start writing, though. That is such a powerful reason. I think, you know, and that's something, I brought it up earlier before. You can feel it when someone puts their heart into something, you know? When someone is genuinely passionate about something, genuinely wants to create something, you know, that moves people, that lasts, that holds meaning. So I'm sending you lots of strength and lots of power and lots of motivation that you will succeed in doing that, because that would be amazing. You don't need modern game technology to make an engrossing story, captivating gameplay, heartfelt moment, or inspiring music scores. You just need enough of vessel to carry the heart. Exactly. Baby Amari was so cute. Huh? Baby Amari? Was it a voice? Was it a voice I made? I remembered Final Fantasy X is on the PlayStation 2. It's a relic now. Oh, don't cancel me, please. But I actually never played the Final Fantasy games or Silent Hill. So I guess these are on the list now as well, huh? Though I did play a part of Silent Hill, I believe, because it was part of a demo disc that came with a PlayStation magazine. And I really liked Silent Hill back then because the graphics reminded me of Shadow Hearts, but I also didn't understand what I had to do, so I never got far. Fortunately, because I was way too young to play Silent Hill, and if I would have played that game back then, this would have traumatized me more than Elfenlied. Baby Amari, as when you were decoding English. Hey! Don't call me out like that. But. Gosh, how long? For how long have we been live now? Oh, it's almost been 2 hours. Oh, wow. Oh, wow, that means it's time to wrap up soon, I'm afraid. It's time to wrap up soon, I'm afraid. Oh, no. The PS magazines also published in Europe. There were some gaming magazines, at least, yeah. I don't remember what exact magazines they were, but there were magazines, and they came with demos. Let me check my list real quick. All right, there is. I wanted to share some Japan stories, but I think we're gonna save that for the next Satsu. How does that sound? We'll save that for the next chatting stream. I've never finished a Final Fantasy game either, so don't feel bad. Further I go, it was either Final Fantasy 10 or 7. Got halfway through both games, but for 10 my memory card got lost. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh, losing a memory card is so painful! Gosh. Time flew by, it was time Time well spent. Guys, actually, I have to admit, I was so nervous. I was so terribly nervous. I do have my physical copy here, like with my to-do list. I actually wrote a more detailed checklist on Google Docs that I could look at, you know, if I should freeze and be like, oh my gosh, what am I doing here? What am I doing here? So I could just pull up this list and be like, welcome to my stream. But I didn't need that list once because you guys made me feel so welcome and comfortable, and I was able to talk freely. And I consider that an achievement. My first Final Fantasy was 15. Ooh. Wait, let me actually look that one up real quick because I think Final Fantasy 15. Because I think... Yeah, I have that. I have Final Fantasy 15. My cousin gifted it to me on Christmas, and I never played it. Wow! Professor Jamal. I'm sorry if I butcher any names, by the way. Feel free to correct me. But Professor Jamal, thank you so much for the dono. Get dono, nerd. Looking forward to the PlayStation 2 streams. Thank you, thank you. I already announced it earlier. We are gonna start with Deltarune for now. So the first gameplay streams will be Deltarune. Simply due to the fact that I only played the first chapter so far, and I'm really curious about the new chapters. Plus, I want to do some live dubbing. I want to come up with some funny voices for the different characters. Plus, it's got some nice retro vibes too. But we're gonna get to the PlayStation 2 games eventually. And yes, I will work on a schedule very soon. We will start next week. Thank you again, Professor Jamal. You said it right? Yippee! Stream was super fun. Spending time with you makes a lot of fun. Thank you. Congratulations for the first stream today, Amari. Thank you so much. Oh, if we're wrapping up, Amari, did you want me to send you the folder of the emotes? How would I send that to you? Oh, that would be so sweet if that's okay with you. Oh my gosh. I will actually at some point add a business email somewhere in my video description. I still have to set that one up. But let me actually grab my physical list and add that to my to-do list. Email! Exclamation mark. Arrow. Announce when email is ready. Alright, and then I will just toss it. I will toss it into the channel description or something, or into my X description. I'll put it somewhere, and then I'm gonna let you know on stream. So you have to come back, I'm afraid. There's no running. Thank you for the fun chatting. Thank you for the fun chatting. I loved it as a teen. In the Delta, good choice. I do remember you saying Deltarune a while back then. Yeah. I'm so excited to check out the new chapters. I'm glad you felt comfortable here. I did. I'd happily come back. Yippee! Oh no, we'll have to come back. We're trapped. Yes, I'm afraid. You are. You are trapped. There's no running. You will have to stay here. Forever. Nothing you can do about it. You can run. But you can't hide. Well, if you insist. I do insist. I feel so demonic. I think the caffeine is starting to kick in. Help me! Here's the chaotic energy I talked about earlier. ASMR on first day. It seems so. It seems so. Thanks for the computer stream. Thank you. Thank you. Why running? I want to be here. I'm already really looking forward to the next stream. Huh? Thank you. Impromptu ASMR. Would you guys like me to do ASMR? I was entertaining the idea, but I don't know what kind of ASMR to make. I don't know much about ASMR. Inside every nerd, there's a gremlin railing against the bars to be set free. Listen, I'm not just a nerd, I'm also a dungeon master, and that sounds stranger than it actually is, okay? That just means I'm running D&D games. So, I do a lot of funny voices. I can do really cursed things with my vocal cords. That sounds so wrong! That sounds so wrong! God, no, what have I said? No, unholy, unholy, unholy. I need to drink more holy. I've been purified. Ma'am, phrasing. You didn't hear anything. You didn't hear anything. I didn't say anything. Look. I'm gaslighting you. You've been gaslit. I didn't say anything. Holy energy. Holy energy only. Normally I'd be a little indifferent and say sure, but I'm going to say please here. Yes, please. I'd love an Amari ASMR. But we know what you mean. Yeah, there's only one meaning to it, you know? What else could it possibly mean? The voices are real indeed. Not a worse thing I've heard. I can't say much at the moment. I went looking for something to watch, but wasn't able to find it. You mentioned something about spreading kindness, I think, and that's something I really like to do if or when possible. Sitsun! Aww! Thank you so much for the dono. I appreciate it. And yeah, I did have a little bit of a kindness talk earlier somewhere, I guess. Oh gosh, I'm sorry that the VOD is gonna be so long. I appreciate you taking a look. Goodness, I actually really before we wrap up stream, I really want to say thank you to all of you again for showing up for my first stream, for supporting me, for ensuring that we have such a comfortable and cozy atmosphere, for laughing with me, for laughing at me probably. Couldn't blame you. And honestly, just for all the great interactions and memories we've crafted already. I want to say thank you again to Adam, to Six, to Mark, to Johnson Roblox, Mondkalp, Lizard Wizard, King of the Squips, Professor Jamal, and Sitsun for the donos. Thank you so much. I'm so excited. I'm so excited for all that's ahead. I can't wait for all the cool things we're gonna experience together, for all the fun games, for all the fun moments, for all the shared laughter. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Plant doesn't really I feel kind of adorable and interesting like you have been. Thank you. It was a shockingly sweet stream. You did great. Thank you so much. Happy to be here. Thank you for being here with us. Thank you. I can feel myself reforming. Guys, you're too sweet. But with all of that being said, it is time for me to crawl back into my coffin. I am sorry, I have to go. But it was such a lovely first stream. I am beyond grateful, and I can't wait to continue this journey with you guys. Take care, everyone. Thank you. Diddly.